Ahoy pirates! Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be looking at a very varied event where we'll face golems of different elements, plus several solo and group maps. The event Seavengers Twilight of the Golems is rich and exciting, with some historical touches but also unique features. As always, let's take a look at the event sheet. Completing the event isn't too complicated. There are daily rankings for the maps and the usual admiral spawns. The season asks us to do several things, but it seems to give lots of coins, not bad. The market looks a bit poor though, missing items for Atlantis. Good news, sales word level 5 for 2 weeks, and some nice upgrades available. There's also the Buccaneer loot, an exclusive market that you can unlock only by purchasing one of the event's packages, doesn't matter which one. And now, as always, I'll hand over to Captain Nerio for the technical details and Nautica quests.
Hello everyone. This event is a big challenge on the surface of Nautica. We'll need Heartbreaker ammunition, which deals extra damage to the event NPCs, and Heartbreaker torpedoes in Atlantis. During the event you can hunt the event Ship's Blast Blimp, Zenith Zeppelin, and Star Killer spawn on map 6 to 60. The Emerald Raider spawns after a certain number of Blast Blimps and Zenith Zeppelins have been sunk. There are also different types of golems. Some will only be available in Phase 2, so they are not all at sea right now. Let's accept and complete the first quest. Remember, to earn event rewards, you must complete at least the first quest.
This event includes the same Atlantis content as the previous one, but without quests. A pity. We'll use the chance to let the crew rest and upgrade the submarine for the next adventures. The Admiral has asked me to support Nerio on a surface ship, since there are so many challenges. In particular, I'll guide you through the single-player map of Ogygia. The Ancient Emblems are the tickets for the single-player minigames. With each repetition of a minigame, the number of Ancient Emblems needed to enter increases. Plato's coins and Solon's coins can be used to hire helpers in the different minigames. But be aware, if you play the minigames with a hired helper, the final score and rewards are reduced. The Sirens and Calypso are locked in a fist battle. Your task is to help the Sirens defeat Calypso. She is surrounded by 4 tentacles which form defense zones that greatly reduce the damage you can deal to her. The tentacles are aggressive and will attack you as soon as you are within their range. After a while, the Sirens summon their little helper, Undyne. She has a damage zone around her that can cause massive damage to the tentacles nearby. Undyne disappears from time to time. You should pay attention to how best to use her to shoot down all the tentacles as quickly as possible. Once all the tentacles are destroyed, Calypso attacks you again. So, we'll bring Undyne under Calypso's tentacles. She'll simply follow us while we shoot her. Use a setup with high hit probability to make it easier to damage Calypso. Remember, if the Siren is defeated, you lose the mini-game and are teleported back to the normal sea chart with no reward.
Ogygia is a classic maps, always fascinating. Now let's take a look at the group map Star Killer stages. Once you have collected enough Ancient Emblems, you can access the Star Killer stages map from the safe haven by speaking to Captain Ravenbeard. After choosing the role you want to play, damage dealer, healer, or tank, and once the team is full, you are teleported to the group map. On the Seaside Squad map you'll find 6 portals. To enter a portal, you need to click on it and wait until all players have joined. Each portal leads to a different map where you face one member of the Seaside Squad, each with unique abilities. A spell called Seavengers Disassemble is cast on your team from time to time. Once it has been applied 20 times, you are teleported out of the map and can no longer recruit that NPC. Defeat the NPCs and recruit them to your team, then fight against the Superstar Killer. You can enter a maximum of 3 portals, so choose carefully which NPCs you want to recruit. After finishing 3 portals, a special one is activated. This portal allows you to access the Gauntlet map, where you fight together with the recruited Seavengers against Thanatos and his 4 horsemen. The event includes a second phase with 2 more maps, 1 single player and 1 group, as well as a new Admiral Golem. We'll take a closer look at the Admirals and the new maps in a second video next week. See you soon!